Welcome to Enlightenment Meditation. I invite you to close your eyes and drop down to your heartbeat. And when you drop down into your heart rate, I want you to feel and or imagine that it's a beautiful white crystalline energy, and it is right in the center of your heart rate. I want you then to feel or imagine there is a door. Open up this space. You open the door and you step into the egg, and you notice there are pillows, seating, blanket, and a bed. And you get right in the center of this egg, right into the center of your heart. And I want you to sense, feel, and imagine making your way to that cozy spot. Imagine if you in the right now, snuggle up into the center of this egg, and you feel so safe, and you feel so as you relax at the center of the egg. Take a nice deep breath and a cleansing breath out. And you take another nice breath in and a deep cleansing breath out. As you breathe, you can feel the vibration of the crystalline egg starting to swirl all around you. And the egg represents earth, renewal, and rebirth. Earth, renewal, and rebirth. As crystalline energy start to stream, as it starts to stream, and you feel the grounding cord root into Gaia. You could feel your grounding cord root through all the layers of the Mother Earth, where grounded iron heart chakra. The crystalline ball of reality in the center of the earth. When you plug in, you send this amazing crystalline energy your experiences that aren't serving you anymore, that allow you to have a rebirth. You simply hand them over to your leader, hand them over, and this sweeping action clear the cells in your body. You just breathe with her. You breathe with God. And as you breathe fire, you feel the tension release, moving closer to her now. You sense, feel, imagine there is a doorway open at the crystal that you see in front of you. This is the different doorways that you enter. Now this is at the back. You notice the door swing open and the beaming of light stream in. I encourage you to walk through the doorway. You are going into a beautiful place in nature, beautiful hills, beautiful flowers. You can smell the flowers and the fresh coconut. You can feel the sunshine beaming on your face. You can see the flower budding surrounding you with all the colors of spring. You may notice some bunnies hopping nearby. You hear the chirping of birds. It's bringing so much joy into your heart, and you breathe the sun, breathe the flowers. As you breathe, I want you to notice there is a perfect place near you that has some crystalline energy around you, and you may feel it or sensing Goddess Ostara summoning you. She asks you to come over her. This beautiful goddess is the goddess of spring, and she takes you by your hand and stares you in your eyes, and you gaze at her, and she sends you this message through your heart and through your mind eye and through your solar plexus down your sacral and your root, and you could feel your crown chakra as well. And she invites you to seek the change balance which you seek. She invites you to seek to share the change in the balance which you seek. That she holds your hand and she wants you to speak your throat chakras. What is the change that you wish to seek? And her and birth and rebirth in this spring. Share with her now. As it activates your throat chakra and speak and you wish to bring into balance. You wish to change. You take you by your hand to walk to this beautiful field of grass, and then you get to the sacred spot. You need this experience today. And she invites you to kneel down, and she kneel with you, and she invites you to scoop some of the dirt out of the earth, and creating a shallow soar into the earth. As you an apple that slices in half, that you can see the star womb of the sea. There is beautiful star that sits in the apple, and you have it when she hands to you. They're equally balanced, and the star that sits in the apple represents Mother Earth and also represents safety and protection, and the seed represents rebirth, renewed, and she invites you the bottom half into earth and below on where the seeds are, where the star moves. As you blow, release anything that no longer serves you, and place your wish, place what you are to balance into this seed. Allow them to take a root to the Mother Earth. Give yourself permission. Allow it to be rooted. I invite you to say a prayer now. And she hands invites you to become little a piece of the apple, or hold the apple to your heart. The intention here is to bring your energy to that heart, and this is going to bring that balance that you seek and that reverse into the whole apple. When you are done, you are going to place it on top of the other apples. Do whatever you feel like or do. I invite you to do now. Once you place the top half of the apple to the bottom half of the apple, notice the glowing energy from the earth streaming out of the energy from the soil. Notice the energy moving into the apple. Create a core of love around them. The goddess Ostara invites you to put the dirt that you pull out of the earth and around the apple. As you place the dirt around the apple, you bow and gratitude. As you bow and gratitude, accepting the balance, equalness of darkness and light, the tree of rebirth, renew, peace, and calm that is here and able for you to embody. As you bow, accept into every being, every cell of your body, every chakra, and as you breathe, a beautiful sound comes out of the red apple blade. That is symbolism of rebirth. This beautiful goddess said one last message to you. Sense, feel, hear, imagine that message now. And now, deep breath down your nose and cleansing breath out. You find your energy back to your heart space, to the space and time, and take a deep breath now. You allow your heart and open even wider. And when you are ready, wiggle your feet to come back to the body. And you can rub your hand to warm up your palm and cup your eyes by using that warm palm in your face. There's no rush when you're ready, and only when you're ready.
Thank you, Lillian.
How are you? Are you coming back yet?
I know, right?
How are you? I know this is really
Oh my
hard.
gosh.
It's quite hard. Even though I was playing, I was like, this is so hard to get. That's why I said people, if you can rub your palm, did you rub your palm?
Yeah.
Wake up and then sort of like coming back, sort of, yeah.
Wow.
How's that?
So beautiful. I'm so crying.
You also cried? Oh yeah. Do you want to share or you want to sit for a moment?
I like can't even talk.
It's okay. I have time. I'm just allow you to you know, that is what I said is the heart connection Zoom our call, you know, is yeah. What is real? Jess?
Pure. It was pure. It was just like, oh my gosh.
Holding
Thank you. I just felt like my whole life kind of reflected back at me.
mm,
And I feel like there was like a shift occurring, like, I don't know, like how to explain it, but it feels kind of like an opening, how the door is like, this is your opening, and this is a different reality that you have stepped into. I felt like a different reality and a different dimension where there is no space or time at all.
do you feel real? Is that real? Do you feel real into your body?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Mm.
It
It's a
definitely like,
message you receive from Goddess of Stara, the Goddess of Spring. What's the message?
I felt like it was like she was saying that I was her and that I was complete and whole, and I've always been complete and whole the whole time, and reclaiming that of myself, and kind of like all the puzzle pieces came together. I felt like
You feel this moment is special?
I do. I literally like Lil, I felt my heart like expanding, like I like physically, like it was popping, pop, pop, pop. Like it was powerful. It was really powerful, and I felt like I got to experience my heart on a different level. And I could just feel my body. I was like floating, like I literally was nothing. Like, it's like not
You
even a
become like
body.
conscious. You become like conscious because there is a higher level of consciousness as when you are in a meditation, right? Or maybe in the whatever it is that you're coming along. This is my experience is I felt that myself become a little bit of like I can't see like the normal meditation, you can see yourself walking somewhere, right? So nowadays, my meditation, I can't see myself anymore. I become like an air, but it's like my knowing is going there. Like you become consciousness. You become that, you become nothingness. That basically that it means. So you are everything, like we are everything, and we are nothing. That is the meaning of it. So when I know that when I said that, people are like, what do you mean that she's nothing? She's teaching us. But that is the meaning of it. Just like you said that there's a time and space, but you become no time, no space. So it's the same as I am everything, I am nothing. You become like an air. So when you go to somebody, air in a way that obviously you still have physical, but you will feel that your consciousness is going that you're doing some work, or maybe this is how my eye work. I work with somebody and then I will basically send my mind, send my body to over there to work with that person. So I'm coming back. So that's why I say I don't need to do anything. I just sit there and I do the work. So that's only just what it's just coming back and get back that what Molly said to me as we had a one-on-one as a reading, right? She told me a lot of things that I was starting to get very clear and open in a way that I can see myself doing that way. So yeah. And I continue to use that way because I know that that is my gift. So yeah, and she did mention it to me that Lillian, I can't see anything that you are doing on person. Everything is ether. Yeah, you are everywhere. So you are everything, and then you are nothing because your physical is here. You have kids, you have mom, you're still like human. But that's why she said you've done more work up there or down there, whatever where, than your physical. So what I can do, he said, but in your physical, what you do is you send that love, the frequency, the energy, and people will just transform. So that actually, I was like, okay, I don't know yet, right? But I know that there's two ladies that joined me in the container of last year, they transformed. And I did not do anything in a way that, hey, this is step one, you need to do this. Hey, step two, you need to do this. And then you become changing like this. Not really. So yeah, I'm only holding the space and the unconditional love and the compassionate eye and let them to do the work as well. And I support them by using like a cosmic intelligence, cosmic energies, internal journey, the wheel of the year, and also with the moon in tune with the energy. I just let them know. Again, this is something that I learned myself in a way that I get the message feel into my body before I see what social media said. Oh, the full moon today is da da da. So yeah, obviously, yeah. Now I felt that I'm already in front of it, just like what I have initiate myself in the workshop number 2 before the full moon come. And I know that that's release a lot of the trauma, a lot of masculine ways, so they bring into balance. And it is spring, and also with the the autumn time, that is the balance that we need to feel into it. A lot of people can't feel the balance. That's why the fall in a hard way. And everything, when I say fall, means a lot of things coming up, obviously, surfacing.
Yeah, for sure. And what you're saying is reminding me now that that was the message I received to open myself up to deeper compassion and love. That was like when I got that message was very strong. Compassion and love, And also I felt like there was like no identity like there, like yeah, like there's no attachment. Like when you took me to that place, there was no attachment to anything. And I feel like
Mm.
that just made me feel deeper. Like I was deep. Like I don't even know how to explain it with words.
Yeah, I know. It's just a feeling, right? There's no word. And when you come to this stage, when you say my computer has to start, no, snooze. My phone, another, no, no, not finished. So why is what? So why you? So you said that you're going, really deep, and that is like because you feel the detached and you feel the neutrality in your heart. That's how you can open.
That makes sense. Like, and it wasn't even like, and it was funny because when you took me to the garden and then you said to visualize the flowers, and
Mm,
right away I saw all the flowers, different colors, and then you
mm,
had said, the colors are the
mm,
rainbow, and so during that time, I wasn't like, I feel like when I usually journey, I'm like, oh, beautiful flowers, and like kind of like that, like separating
mm,
myself from the flowers.
mm.
But this time, it was kind of like there was no like, oh wow, like I was part of the flowers, like I was part of everything, and it wasn't like I was astonished outside of myself. It was more
Yeah,
like I was seeing myself, if that makes sense.
yeah. You become one. You become the flower. You become. That's how you become like air. That's what I said. You become air, and then you become them. Like you become everything. You are the crystal. You are the egg. You are everything. You are the pillow. You're the blanket. You just everything because you could feel them. It's just like when you sit there and the wind just go, and I am the wind, and you just feel the wind because I feel it's not me, but it's just that I am the wind. It's the same thing as you become that conscious that when you travel. Yeah, it's
Mm.
just like, oh no,
Become that conscious.
I'm running there, I'm touching this. It's not like that anymore. It's very much like you become an air. Basically, that's if you use English word, that's the word. You become air. But
Yeah.
it's become like that is your consciousness, that is your trouble. Mm.
And that reminds me, like right away when you say air, I think of Jesus just like walking through, just like like floating
Yes,
by, like how he would just flow, like when he walked, that
mm,
movement. Wow. And that's conscious, right?
yes,
Consciousness.
consciousness, yes.
Mm. You put it into words for
I
me.
put it to word, not like you're the air. Sometimes when you say when you're the air, people say it's negative. You don't hear me. I feel I'm the air. That a lot. My husband said that a lot. I'm the wall. He said that he sounds like he's the wall, and then I'm the air. You just go through the wall.
Oh my God.
Good description. I'm gonna use that.
You're like, thanks.
Yeah, no, I said thanks. I said, I feel like the wall. That's all that no one listen.
Oh, oh, babe.
Mm, it's so beautiful. So
It was so
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm just like amazed how my body was physically cracking. Like, like my chest was
Yes.
oh. And like it was kind of painful too, a little bit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. Wow.
Well, you experienced a different level today.
Yes. I was just gonna say I've never experienced this before. Thank you so
uh,
much. Oh
no
my
problem.
gosh. I love you so much.
I
You're
love
so
meditation.
special.
I'm just sit there. I'm just sit there. I change to the grass. That's not the star anymore. I'm the grass. I feel into the grass, and I just because I know that it is sunny and bird chirping outside in my garden as well. Just to let you know, when I was doing the meditation, I'm not sure whether you can capture that, but I was just feeling myself into the same thing too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Mm.
And when you lead, is it like you go in a trance or are you like aware of what? is coming
But
through.
for
Yeah.
me is all my meditation is all written up in a way that because when I go trance, I know that I'm flying somewhere. I cannot come back. I tried that before. And I try to control it to come back to my physical. Because sometimes, most of the time when I do like sit down and when I trance or journey, right? Which is I always my own. I don't guide people go there. I did try with another person as off the screen, no Zoom. I said, okay, let's say 10 o'clock, we're gonna do this together. And we go to the location together and we receive different healing. But we open up both of our field and then we share. So that is a different thing. But I know that with my meditation, I try first, my mind is very playing up in a way that I wanted to go. It's just like I want to be good, but my mind already traveling. And if I mind traveling, I go somewhere that's not supposed to be in the theme of the meditation.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I come back, I was like, oh, it's a back like you. It's a bit weird. Like I feel weird, even though I recorded back. I was like, I'm not mastering of this kind of meditation in terms of like impronto, because I travel far, I travel fast. And when anything that is for me, I will stop. And I go into the rabbit hole and to discover things. So yeah. So that is, I found it that way, and I couldn't bring anyone. You would be a different way. So I was like, that's complicated, and I don't want to leave anyone in the mid-air and not come to grounding. So yeah, and you will be finishing, and you'll be finishing a bit of like not complete, and it's not fun when you have those meditations just up nowhere, and then the whole day you have to go and ground.
Yeah, so your energy is just like you're out. you're somewhere else.
Yeah. So that is that when I wanted to do a nice, and I have a few meditation I written up as well. That is just like I read them and I record myself, play back. How's that feeling and all of that? Because my feeling and the people's feeling different. So yeah, but I do like this one because it's very spring, like garden and the, when you know what is funny, when I write these, I'm thinking of Kyle a lot.
Oh, the music felt like Kyle's energy.
Yeah, it
very
is.
much.
Yeah, so I have her voice, I put his voice is in my mind when I create this.
That's so sweet. Oh my gosh, he's just like, I just want to hug him. Him and Daisy, I'm just like, oh my gosh, you guys are so beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, when he reached to my inbox, just like how you reach me as well, like, he is very random in a way that I don't know him before. And somehow it just clicked just like that. I was like, oh, I really feel that there's a fairy there. And he's the fairy. Like, he's truly fairy, like very garden, very plant, very green fairy for me. So, yeah. And he will go
I have
to
green,
yeah,
green,
he will go to
green associated with him.
He goes, and he come back. And then it reflects on his messages. Every messages he actually share or posted, you go all the flowers and how did you know that's how he's like the wings.
Oh yeah, the wings. That really stood out to me too. Yeah.
So he
I
was
felt
planting
that.
individual container to beaming, hey, this is so good. And the finally coming, this is so good. It's just like very. When I go to individual community and like, to just, that's all. I mean, for me, that's how fairy is. So yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. So beautiful.
Yeah.
And I felt like the meditation was also like a creation of like life. It reminded me very much of like Genesis or like those stories in the Bible that are the creation of life. Yeah, Adam and Eve
and you know what? It's so funny that you said that, because I actually created something about star gardener empowerment, as in we're gonna play, and I told you about the gardening, we're gonna do some gardening.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is great. I mean, I do have like 6 questions, and this question is like a gardening questions in a way. Obviously, it's not plant, and it's sort of like metaphoric way, in a way that you like rebirth, renew, and then it's sort of like after meditation, this question is going to be very potent. So yeah. So would you like to play?
Yes,
I
let's
just gonna,
play.
yeah, let's play, because I think that it's gonna be really, is the empowerment in a way that is really can spark what's your vision, mission, what you want to do, and all of that. It's just guided to that side. So when you look at the garden, I call it as a garden plan metaphor, right? When I say garden, you can imagine that you have a piece of land and a garden, and you can also think about the garden as your dream, or you can think of the garden as your project. It's sort of like a metaphoric. Okay, you can first think about the garden first as a physical garden, and then, okay, how is it going to be metaphor? So this is about what is the quality of the landscape? How big do you want this garden to be? How does it look and feel? And I want you to answer me back this, but there's no homework. I just want you to feel into and just impronto that what you feel like it, just open up in this way. So that's why it's recorded. So don't worry about you forget. You play back, you'll say, oh my God, did I say that? So yeah. This is like, I'm talking about like a soul talking and sharing, because now we open our heart after these meditations, that it's going to be very powerful.
The word that comes through is fertile. The land that's fertile and ready to grow, ready to sprout. It's its seeds have been there cultivating and doing that work, the process, but now they're ready to sprout. And the land is fertile and healthy and stable to grow now. That's how I feel with that, the land. And also how big is it?
Yeah, how big do you want this garden to be? And yeah, if that is something that you can imagine, otherwise you can skip that. And yeah, it's just sort of like, yeah, question.
Yeah, like right away I'm just like limitless. Like I see like two sides like that, like a road opening up, and it's expansive. It has no end and no beginning at all. And it's just open, growing as it should. And there's no destination or no goal or ending.
I really like that, because when I can reflect back of what you're going to create is you are limitless. So there's no box in front of you in a way that my land is this big, so your box is this big, and your business is this big. So it's just like, just like what you say, limitless. So guys, can you see the metaphor there?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and the next question is, what are the tools needed for this creation? Include tools or skill, study for internal growth, and tools for outward expression. So let's go back the question before that, I have so big land and now I'm going to work something, right? Okay, now I need to prepare my tools so that I can do something with the garden or the land. So yeah, the second question is, what are the tools that is needed for this creation?
Dedication. Dedication and trust that you are doing the best job you can to take care of your garden, that you are showing up for your garden and for yourself every day in a way that feels natural and comfortable.
When you said that, I think of my son.
Oh.
He said that you need to play, because I found one day that he's playing piano with, like, in front of the plant, like in the room. And I was like, why are you playing the piano? Like, why? I said, well, just like you look after Paige, right? My baby, like Paige, look after my plant. So I sing with them, I play music with them, and the plant very happy, It said, grow up happily. I was like, oh my God, these kids is the
Like,
master. Can you like this master of the master? Like, and then I started to ask questions. Sometimes I know the answer. I just want his perspective. And he just blew my mind all the time. So and I was like, you know what? It's proven. I was like, oh, really proven? I said, yeah, it's scientific proven. Okay. So which is true, it's scientific proven. But the thing is, like, think about it. I don't even think about it. But he just playing, just like playing the music. Any of the music. Music is increase the vibration of the plant. Okay.
oh, that inner knowing, like
Yeah. And
the
can you imagine
trust they
like
have in it too.
yeah, like the water in the plant, when you have music, it's actually the vibration as well. So yeah, so that is what he and again he in the interview, I mean not interview, in the live chat last month or at the beginning of this month, he said put the crystal on the land because the crystal and the Gaia is crystalline, like crystalline Mother Gaia, and the frequencies they're holding. That's why he said that his potato plant grow madness, and he said I have to pull everything out. It's too much. So that is his theory. I was like, oh, it makes sense, right? The crystal
Yeah.
on the soil connect with the crystalline Mother Earth. Regardless, all the plant there that receive the frequency, it grows so green. But the other side, because my garden is like an L shape, the other side is empty and is dying. So that's
Oh,
proven. I was like, wow, okay, really makes sense. I was like,
oh wow.
yeah, I was, because when he said that about the crystal, straight away I said, okay, you go all the way to the earth and all of that. I was like, oh my God, what he said is really making sense. Or what he does is really making sense.
Oh
So
my
yeah,
gosh, I could feel like vibrations on my feet right now.
yeah, exactly. I was like that too. I was like, I was,
Wow, that's so amazing.
yeah, so can you
I
imagine
would
that when,
not have thought of that.
no, and then you think about, every time any of the meditation, people say, send your root down, get your root down to the earth. Sometimes I couldn't feel it.
Mm.
But by what he said, it connects straight away. I was like, this is super powerful. So yeah,
Yeah, it's like the perfect, yeah, complementary opposite again, like heaven on earth,
yes,
like literally heaven on earth. Wow.
it's powerful, right? But it's just a simple put a crystal down on the earth. Because I told him that don't make my crystal dirty because of the sand. It's expensive. I said, no, this will help your crystal even more power. I said, oh, okay. Now,
Oh,
can you see that? It's
now
charged
it's
by the
like,
earth. By the earth, and then the whole thing sprouting. Can you see that? I was like, these kids, like, yeah, it's the master of the master. I was like, oh my God.
that's incredible.
Mm.
How did he, wow, wow.
That knowledge piece, even though it's a simple, but
It's
for me,
not
it's been the
though.
whole, it's like my
It's
whole
so
learning gone out the
complex.
window.
Yeah, that's so complex actually, if you really think about it. Like those energies combining and it just comes all throughout your whole house, probably, honestly, like
Yeah,
taking
and he
over
said
your
that,
whole house.
well, I know that this crystal is in the dirt, but it's actually cleansing your crystal. I said, Mommy, I'm cleansing your crystal. Okay.
Wow.
Another making sense. I was like, okay, do you want to take all my crystal? Oh,
I love
so
that
that,
so much.
yeah. So I was like, you want to come to my community and talk about crystal and plants? That is how the conversation started. So we had that live. So he said that every month he wants to be in the community and share. And because he found it really fun and he couldn't stop. I was like, I tried to pull him like, it's half an hour already. I was like, we need to stop. I tried to bring the conversation to the end, like live, right? I don't want to go like an hour over. So yeah,
Yeah.
So he said that, well, I want to talk more. Keep it
Oh.
for next month.
Oh, he should have a YouTube.
Yeah,
Powerful. I need to watch that. I didn't get to watch
yeah,
it yet.
that's really good. Okay, the third question, come back to our garden, is how's the field is built, the layout, the changes, and that are needed to create this garden. So how must the gardener change in order to serve the garden plan?
Mm.
So how's the field is built and the layout of the garden, whether needed to be changes, to create some sort of, whether it's little corner for something, another corner for something, and or the whole pieces of land for something, just for one thing. And how must the gardener change as well in order to serve the garden plan?
Mm.
There's
Well, I
something.
feel like that's my missing piece. I need to reflect more on.
Hmm.
I feel that. I feel like I need to reflect more on, I guess, the how would
Mm.
be, right?
Yeah, so I was like, well, this is really good. So you really think, even though it's just a garden, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can bring, I will show you this slide as well. So don't worry about to really like go into it. It's just sort of like started to think and started to get your mind, oh yeah, this is the missing piece, which is like contemplating, right? And the next question is, what crops are you going to plant? What must be seeded here in order for your optimum garden to grow? Or do you want to get the crop just let everybody do the same thing, your neighbor do, or the land do the same thing, you do the same thing too? Or you have your own crop, you have your own garden, right? You have your own soil, there's your uniqueness, and there's your garden's essence. It's different. It can't be copy and paste, boom, boom, like this, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
and sometimes even though you're trying, in the beginning, you're probably trying, right? And then it's like, okay, this doesn't work, okay, kidable. This doesn't work, kidable. And then this is what is actually can work for my garden. That can be like that too, because while you are cultivating. So we're
Yeah.
talking about cultivating. As you are cultivate this garden, who is going to benefit from this harvest? Focus on the needs of others, clarity on the highest outcome.
Mm-hmm. Right
Who
away
is
with
this?
the other question, I thought of love and unity, and then I also thought of the aspect of me that really wants to collaborate,
Mhm.
because I feel like that is really how we're gonna create our new earth. It's not gonna be doing these things alone, but it's collaborating with other people. And I feel like I want to have an open garden where anyone is welcome to come and join, but also I can be part of their garden like that, to create that unity, that community, the community that we are all craving so deeply, like, because we remember, like, some of us are remembering, like, this is what it feels like to be in community, and we want that for everyone else,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
I feel like that's definitely what calls to me, and I already know this aspect of me because I'm pretty social. And
Mm.
I've been told, like, I'm supposed to bring groups together, and I'm supposed to help other people feel like they belong and welcome in a group as well. So that question is reminding me that I want to collaborate and work with other people. And this garden is not just mine. It's not even mine, really, if I really think about it. It's 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 everyone's, like, the collective, you could say, like, if that makes sense.
Well, think about Sacred Heart community is not my garden. It's community garden. It's community garden. So when I shared that before I built this or before I have this coming together, I told my community leaders that even though someone want water, I'm thirsty. You can come in and get your water and sit at the garden and enjoy it.
Everyone's welcome.
Yes. And even though they don't have home, come and sit in my garden, have a tank. And you will like, oh, can I? That person will like, oh, because will become grateful. And that person will like, can I help you to do something? I'm very good in doing the garden. You can water the garden for me when I'm busy. So starting that person will also contribute in the community.
And
That
allow
is,
it to receive, yeah,
yeah,
like receive
so
that
that
support.
is the dream of mine. And what you just say, we are the same.
I'm like realizing these things right now too, like, but that is really when I feel like each person I feel like I want them to feel like they're my family. Like literally, you're part of my family because we
Mm,
are. We are all family here. There's no separation. And
mm.
there's no strangers really if you think about it.
Yeah, that's right. Mm.
We're just remembering each other and coming back.
Yeah. And I think that like what we open to what we are connecting today, it just like, oh my God, it's so many connections. Like, what is next? I think that probably next thing, I feel like we're starting to remember something together. So let's see what's happening. So yeah. So as you're cultivating this garden, what is the benefit and clearly focus the need of others? Which is, yeah, that is the last question. So basically, this is why am I having this conversation here as in the garden, because it's sort of like for you to remember, we all have what we wanted to do. We come here to do, right? And this is actually to like a very deep spiral down to as a gardener, as a star gardener, that what are you going to do with that? And then the tools and how big the land is, and reflecting of we creating our own community.
It's like taking that responsibility,
Mm,
knowing that for you to do these things or help people, you really have to embody it. And what do I need to do to embody it? And how can I
mm,
embody it in every single moment? Like coming back to that simplicity of life and really tapping into the energy that you're showing up to with
mm,
everyone and how kind of like reflecting, oh, okay, so why did I say this, or how did I feel in this interaction, and slowing down to process those things. I feel
mm,
like that's like embodiment. You're like that consciousness that you're aware of every single thing that you're doing, but you're not judging yourself. It's like an aid for your transformation, and it's like a reflection of everything as well. Like it's not just yours, it's everything
yes.
around. And then how you said it's nothing at all.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's everything is nothing. And you become like that consciousness. It becomes that, you come and do and you finish, you go. You come and do, you finish, you go. So yeah,
No attachment, yeah.
so you got it. I'm so
And
happy
that's
we
what
have all
I've
that.
been wanting. Yeah, that's what I've been working on because that's the human aspect in me. The attachment
Mhm.
is what caused me so much pain, like all my life.
So
So
I'm
deep.
talking about, yes, we are, as I think that I share as well, that I'm still human, right? I still need to do some work. It doesn't mean that, you do all the spiritual work we need to do, as I think that you hear me this again and again, or you will hear this again and again, that when you ascend, your body need to ascend too. Spirit need a body, body need a spirit. It's together. So it doesn't, so it means, so this means that when we do a lot of inner work, right? Yes, we inner within have been, let's say we shined. And what is the outside? So outside means that masculine action, manifestation, your business, you walk the talk, you talk the walk, that is the essence. So you become your business. That's why I have a saying that I think I show you as well. Your essence is your business. Your business is your essence.
Mhm.
So you
Mhm.
become your business, your business become you. So it's not a two entity. So you become your business, you become a living consciousness. So by saying that, as we on 5D now, right? We are working on 5Ds. You are also in 5Ds as in kind of like, you know that you are there, you're beginning there. And we want obviously wanted to work towards, but you know what? Our surrounding people is society is still a lot of work to do, right? So we are very much will be, if we're not strong enough, we will be going down with them. We will be sometimes, but you know that you goodness just say, hang on. No, I can't do this. Right? You become stronger in a way that you can flick up to 5 days quite easily by doing a little bit of work, right? And also how are you going to be maintained in that kind of situation and continuous, as your teacher said, continuous to go up or go straight, whatever that means, right? Do the work and make the world, and be heart open, not shielding your heart, not closing your heart up. Basically, there's ascent. It's not about you flying up to the heaven. It's not really that way. So yeah, so that is how I wanted to bring into this conversation today is meditation, gardening, and then to see what is your business about. As I said that, I know that I asked that really straight question, what is your business? Sometimes it's really hard to put into words because we need to know, obviously that I need to know all of that. That's what I said, that's a big piece is missing. So I also wanted to speak to you about something that I wanted to do with you together and tie into that quantum branding artistry, because I feel into if I can do your quantum the artistry or branding, but for me, it will not do you anything. That's why I keep a pause. I will still continue to do, but I keep a pause, one step back. And I said, Jasmine, what is your business? What is your mission? All of that, because that is more important. The branding is not the normal logo, okay? I told you it's not a logo, okay? It's not like, oh, this is just new logo. No, it's not like that. The light code, the artistry that I create is alchemy, is alchemical way. So when I sit there, I felt the piece is missing, that I couldn't do it. And I do not want to do it because it's against my will. I reflect back the clients that I do, they already have a business, and that business changing after my logo. A little deeper, or go step up and go clearer. And that is the aim of why am I create. It's not because I create because a beautiful thing is not. I want to be meaningful. I want to be really working on it. And it is like, it's just magic in a way that I can't really say in English. So yeah. So what I wanted to bring you in is different things, but incorporate with that branding. Are you open for me to share with you?
Yeah, I am. And I was gonna tell you too, like, there's honestly no rush.
Yeah.
There's no rush. And I know that Spirit guided me to you at this time in my process for a reason. And it's bigger than even this business, right? Or this service that I want to do. It's bigger than that. And I recognize that. So there's no rush at all. Like I would, honor you more if you took your time and felt it out and and let the spirit guide you, because if there's blockages, it's for a reason.
Yes, that's definitely so. Yeah, so I wanted to share a little bit of my story here as well. It's a very simplified way. So when I first had my own coach, 3 years ago, when I first started business, says everybody have a coach, and I want to have a coach too. And I was using my maternity leave pay to pay my very, very first coach $7,000. It doesn't work because, and I thought that my coach would do my business for me. I have no principle of anything because I do my business first and the spiritual awakening, and then went into inner journey, and then I'm starting up now. So as I said, I hear a lot of people coming to my inbox like, can you watch for me? Can you do this for me? I said, I don't want to do anything for you. You do your own. I was like, I empower you to do your own. And yes, I do one or two, but I don't want to do myself too, right? And I was like, what can I do? to create even more powerful way to not only push back, but hang on, see, you can do that too. And you already do it, continue to do it, but I'm here to hold you. So I realized that some people do pay a lot of money to do the inner work, but it doesn't work because there's no integration and embodiment. They don't take time. They just say, ka-ching, ka-ching, I want to do X amount of dollars. Because you see so many coaches, so many people say that this month I have $10,000 in 10 figures, 5 figures, 6 figures of that. Like, I do not resonate with those kind of marketing. And also those kind of like, you know, how many clients I have and all of that, right? Like, I don't do that. Second thing is I don't resonate with that. That's why the outside, I couldn't find anyone in a way that how do you create business? So create business, still have to go to first have to do your own work first. So I hear that I don't like I can't write beautiful posts like you, like I'm so tired, or I'm thinking too much, I'm not enough, and all of that, right? That's all about inner work that you need to do. So it's about self-worth, self-love, self-care, and self-leadership. And all of that need to be lifted up first before you jump into the business. As you said, it's no rush. Because once you do this, it's really easy to go. I mean, when I say easy, it's just so easier for your business to go straight away. You don't need to do, because as I said, your essence is your business. And that's where monetize coming in. Like, I don't know why I wanted to connect with you. I just wanted to connect with you. It shows like the meaning of monetize. It's not because that person have like really nice car, very nice house, like, you know, dressed really nice. Not really. So that means that your soul recognizes that that person can help you or can support you. And how am I going to be lifted a little bit? And that is how it is. So I have that two people coming in and help me in a way that's brainstorming, because I always said that 2 brain is better than 1 brain. So I attract the people as I know that my strength, what is I'm not very good. So I invite the people that I am not very good, she can come on board and pick it up at the same time. And he will think that, oh, I can't do the system thing because it's just so crazy. I said, it's okay, give it to me, I can do it for you. So it's like, can you see that it's a balanced way? So I was just being blessed in a way that the team leader coming in, community leader coming in, will be able to lift it up of like, I don't have to be strong. That's none of it. So, yeah. And I see you and I, let me know whether this resonate as a way shower. Do you
as a what?
A way shower.
Way shower?
The way shower means that you discover and also you empower people to the next level of the divine service, of the divine light with your light. So when you say what's the difference between light workers and the way shower? So way shower is more into the leadership. You're leading people. You want to lead people, say that, okay, this is good for you, and this is all of that sort of suggestion and the support there. The light workers, you are going into to really shining your light, and it's not about the leaders part, that its component is not there. And now you're talking about, so you're talking about your area. So I was like, oh, okay. So it even more makes sense that it's sort of like the leaders is always in areas, because we have that leading perspective in us always. So yeah, internal, like in a family wise, the family always listen to you, or you have to do things, you do your own way, and then people are like, oh, why not I listen to you or follow you, and you will get somebody somewhere. So yeah.
And it reminds me of also like Aries, the child life that is just like curious to figure out a different way for them. That is a unique way.
Right?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's definitely like, I always felt like I want to do something different. Like, I don't want to do what others are doing, like, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to. That is really good. Okay, all right. And then you just go. It's just like you're the wind. Then go,
You integrate everything, right?
yeah,
To
that's
create
right.
your own thing. Yeah.
And I
Mhm.
feel that areas as well as for me, from my perspective, is there's always a way. There's always a way. It's not that, oh, I'm blocked. No, for
Mhm.
me, there's always a way. So
I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna make a
yeah,
way.
you find out, but you know that it's always the way because you whenever there's problem present on top of the table, it just your mind suddenly, right?
Oh my gosh, so quick. I'm just like,
Yeah, so
whoa,
right,
whoa.
and your mind somehow will reach the answer, and you are still here.
Yeah.
And you're like, I know how to do now. And that doesn't work. It's fine. I have another way. So you always have a way. I always have my way. So it doesn't, like for me, right or wrong, it doesn't matter. I'm just go.
Mhm.
People say,
That's how I feel
what
too.
is the risk? I said, what risk? Go, do. Yeah, like times
Oh
at
my gosh, you're
work.
like me. This is
Yeah,
so
I
awesome.
know what you, I
I'm
know,
like,
you
that's
know,
literally how I think,
I
and
know,
people
you
are
know.
like, "Whoa, you're intense." But I'm like, no, it's the passion and the trust that you're like, I know
Yeah,
I could do it. There's no
mm,
doubt. At least for me, I don't really doubt myself. I just do it.
yeah, that's right. It's just like, what risk? Like at work, I'm like, Lily, we need a risk registry. Huh? Okay. And then when the prison is empty, I was like, it's all done. Like, okay. Like, they don't understand. I was like, well, I don't think we need a meeting. Like, give you 60 minutes back. I said, okay, they're more than happy to listen to 60 minutes back to them, not about the risk and how I did it. I want to know. Great. I don't want to explain to you.
Literally,
Yeah.
literally, I feel that.
You feel that? Oh, so good that I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Not the weird one. So yeah, as
No, I'm the
amazing.
same way. I'm the same way, honestly.
I would love that. Oh
There's
my
no, I'm just like, it's kind of like you know where to put your time. Like you're
goodness.
not here to waste time, right?
No,
And you're not here to talk about something that's not meaningful either.
no.
Like
And I know that
everything you do is meaningful.
yeah, and also that when I was in the corporate world before the spiritual awakening, I moved too fast
Mhm.
because because I support the chief or the chief information officer and all of those higher level of the company. I as a support person, I need to move faster than them
Mm.
and think ahead than them. So until I move so fast, because I'm in the like incubator, I'm in the technology side and all of that, my speech cannot caught up with my brain working and I talk nonsense. And you know, my people, my peer, I said, Lillian, I have no idea what you're talking about. I think that you better slow down first.
Mm.
That hit me. I was like, ah, I moved too fast that my speech become like instead of like say divine, I'll probably say D something like sort of like quickly over. Like people don't. I said, are you speaking English? Yeah. And I was like, oh my god, like it hit me in a way that my brain moved too fast because while I'm talking to you, my brain on my to-do list already, like ticking off. Where is the next thing to go? And they said, whoa, slow. They said, slow. I said, I can't slow down. I have so many things to do. And they said, breathe. Can you say hello to me? Like my mailroom clock. Lillian, do you know that you come down to the mailroom, you never say hello? You just say what you need. Another thing hit me. I
Mhm.
have no intention to do that. I said, did I not say hello to you? I said, no, never. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Can you imagine that, like that kind of lifestyle that I had and become that is
Like,
normal. That's normal for me. That was normal. And that hit me really hard that when I say, when you look at people, I need to say hello, how are you, and all of that. And then I was like, I need to do, and then I go, and people are like,
mhm.
because I was talking to my team, I have to be action a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like that, and then I crashed. So I haven't really shared all my story, which is too long, but it was just I basically crashed in a way that my iron become really low, and my GP said that you should be lying on the floor now. I said, what do you mean? I feel so active. I still quite
Oh.
I said, do you know what's the minimum rating for iron? It said 3 numbers. You only have 1 number and you're 3.
Wow.
I was like, okay, what does that mean? Why am I still so active? And you know what I mean? Why I got it? Which a
Yeah.
long time then I process it. My machine is running empty.
Mm.
My body cannot recognize the feeling. My body become no feeling. That's how I crashed. I had spiritual awakening, not because blaming on my baby, because when I got my baby, it slowed me down 1,000 steps. I'm not at home and on the bed and then breastfeeding. I was like, so not productive. You know, when people running 1,000 steps in a 1 minute, for me to stay on the bed and breastfeeding, kill me, please. You know,
Right.
I crashed because of that. I had spiritual awakening because of that. And this is the third one, the third baby, not the first baby. And because the first baby, I think that I have to ignore that. I went back to work very early because I couldn't stand. I couldn't be in the 4 walls and feeding the babies. The second one, even far faster to go back to work. And that one crashed. And God knows that this third baby coming in, like, you know, not only early, like all of them early anyway, but also that after 10 years gap, I have a baby. And that's
Mm.
God sent for me to, now you need to listen. This is the one.
A
So I'm
miracle.
very grateful to have a smaller baby compared to age, but you know, it's just beautiful. That's why I am here. And I could see those corporate lady that is, you know, obviously I dive into a lot of feminine word as well before Priestess journey. And I was like, I can't feel my body. It was so painful. So I heal. And also the light language workshop, there's the wounded masculine that in my body that is coming out. That has been hiding some corner that I didn't aware. So
Wow,
yeah.
thank you, Lil, for sharing that. That's really
That,
powerful, that shift, and being able to see it from that eagle vision, like you're up here seeing everything that happened to you.
yes, is huge in a way that I could see a lot of people will need this, but the thing is that it's not for me to tell them. They probably need to fall down first, and then ask a lot of questions, and that's how it works. Because the message getting louder, if you're not hearing, your body reaction, your body will get them like the smash, that's whack from the spirit. No, like, hey, you need to slap me. Huh? No. And then stop talking to me. And then go whack you. That's how the action I would do. You see my funny part now. Be very funny. So
Oh my gosh, I imagine you doing that too. Like, are you gonna be in my head now? Now soon? Little spirit, Lil right
and
here.
sometimes if I really know that person, I will beam into the voicemail. I was like, I'm gonna kick your ass. Like I'm gonna be like really straight because that person are really not kidding. You better do something. Because I'm that spirit with or I can be like kick you my leg kick. Come on. What's that? Leap. So yeah. And I'm people very gentle, but I can be like that person which is help you. So yeah.
It does. It's needed. It's totally needed. And I still remember like Jamie Lee, she was like that person. Like she was not having it with me. Like when I first joined her alchemy program, her shamanism program, I went to the victim mode and was trying to like,
Mm.
oh, this has happened to me, but this has happened to me. And she was like, not, nope, she didn't entertain it at all.
No, not
She
entertain. Yeah.
really pushed me, like, she pushed me to get out of that victim mentality quick, like, in a couple weeks. And I was like,
Mm.
whoa, like, this is what I needed, that mother, that stern mother that was
Mm.
gonna hold me, but still tell me what was
And
best for
with
me.
unconditional love. Even
Yeah.
though that they are in pain themselves, seeing you go through and then knowing the feeling of it. But you know what? Because we are there to support, not in the safe space, as a mother, a divine mother, then you could transmute that easily, easier than flying around and got lost and all of that. So yeah.
And
Mm.
that's how I feel too with, this service, that I'm starting to see that I'm not, entertaining or feeling that victim mentality anymore, because that's a disservice to the person. They're
Yeah.
more than that. They're above that, and you have to treat them like they're already there.
Yes.
So that's really what I want to also embody. Like, I'm firm in my truth, and I know that you have a truth of your own, and I'm not gonna entertain, these
Yes. It's just
these,
like you're not there to
lower
mother.
belief systems.
Yeah, it's not there to mother people. So it just had the mothering figure to set that to hold the space for you, but you still have the work. You have to do it yourself, empower yourself to initiate yourself to be there. We can't be there always help you. You can help you once and two, but you know what? Honestly, I just need to kick you. That's all. Conditional, unconditional love, and also conditional. But hey,
Yeah, literally, even though
yeah,
it might feel uncomfortable, you
yeah.
know,
Mm.
they're gonna reflect and they're gonna understand. Like, cause at
Oh
first I
yeah.
was kind of like, oh, like she's so hard on me, like, but this and that, this and that. But then now I could be like, thank you for doing that for me. Like, I
Mm.
needed that. I've never
Oh,
had
yeah.
that really. I didn't have that from my mother, so it was like, I needed that.
Most of the people don't have that. It's either too soft or don't care or give you or give. Like my parents, especially the Asian, is giving a lot. I I'm doing this because it's for you, because it's like a pathway for you to walk the road with no rock in between, right? And that's actually quite bad. It's good in a way, but it's also really bad that because we don't get to learn.
You're
Yeah.
like protected.
Yeah, when you fall down, you just want to go to the moon, and then
Dependency.
band-aid go out again, bandage by bandage by bandage. So it's not
That's
really,
so true. It's like a band-aid, temporary heal, like temporary feeling of safety and security, but it's not really there.
yes, that is definitely, that is, yeah, whatever you just said, it's just so true. So that is also bring into my, hang on, let me send this email to the person. It's quite urgent for myself.
Okay.
Hang on,
You get
just
water.
1 minute.
Water.
Yeah, you
Where's
just,
my water?
okay, done. So as I said that with that quantum artistry branding, right? I really wanted to branch it out a little bit and to be able to hold you in wholeness. So what am I going to be mention it here to you? I think I'm going to present this to you so that you can see it as well.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, bigger. So I have just, I just typed out like 2 nights ago what I'm feeling into. Not only you, I'm talking about pattern, the people pattern that send it to me and all of that. So it's like divine light. Remember, we're talking about divine services. So talking about divine light energetic mastery. I want all of you, well, not that I want, I hope that people come to me that have mastered this light. When I say light, it definitely with your gift, your wisdom, your business, your garden, and also your love light is all included. Because as I said, your essence is your business is your essence. So they are like one. So I put it as a 4 months incubator, and your part of your quantum artistry is in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I want you to feel into this, because I just created for nothing, like created for nothing, for everything for nothing. Like, it becomes, it's quite bad. It part of my description.
I love it so
So
much.
many.
Nothing,
yeah.
emptiness. What are you doing? Nothing.
So it's just like, I put it at 4 months. I don't know yet, but I feel like it is 4 months. I call it as incubator. As you can see, this bit behind the background, you are inside the incubator and you are curating your gift.
Did you put School of Divine Lights?
Yeah, divine light is for divine light, energetic mastery. And somehow I have this, I don't know, this is nothing. You're the first person who see it. Sacred Heart Community School of Divine Light.
My stomach, I feel something in my stomach, like really bad. Like, wow, I really love that, Lil.
You love that? Oh, great. Because
that's perfect.
a divine light, energetic mastery. I said, I don't want to call school. Nah, it's so like, I don't want to go to school. And when I said school, that, and then academy, I was like, no, I want people to like empowerment, but it's not really empowerment. I don't want to use empowerment here. It doesn't really match. I said mastery. It makes sense.
Mastery.
You master yourself, basically self-mastery, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just going to be saying this. I am calling you forward to increase your online presence and launch the catalytic healing and renewing space that you already hold in the person. As I said, that you don't need to do anything, but you are everything. So how is that going to be manifest? That I'm here to inspire you to listen, to respond to all the calling of to midwife you.
Right away.
So this incubator period is the bridge. It's basically after you incubated in there, you become like a bridge, like a rainbow bridge, let's say, so that you can harmonious and vision your ideas, become logistic detail that you need to know in order to competently and simply implement and become an online healing business. And all of this work is really areas, very to make it happen.
The harmonized, yeah, with visionary and logistic. That's definitely something that, yeah.
Really, for me, harmony is really said that everything, like, again, everything. It's the balance, right? The balance, masculine, feminine, dark and light, left and right, right and wrong. For me, it's just like, well, I don't want to become a duality. I know we do. I put harmony. So harmonious the ideas, like you massage it, and it becomes like really nicely. So harmony way. So I do have 3 portals. You journey with me. So the first one is called Divine Soul. This is all in one in the incubator in a divine light energetic mastery. You do have 3 portals to go. First one is a empowerment. Second one is a soul service energetic, which is the light, which is a service energetic. And then there's quantum branding artistry, which is you're already on. So I will be breaking down individual, what is that about? And the first one is divine soul empowerment. You will discover your North Star. You will attune and go deeper and very clear of what is a higher self vision and purpose. And I know that we already started to do this. The garden is the attunement. And also with the meditation is also part of the attunement too.
That's certainly the word I could use to explain how I felt too. Like, you know, like in your body, your energy is kind of like attuning, like, balancing out and
Mm,
also upgrading at the same, like kind of like you're balancing out your energy, but also upgrading at the same time.
yes. So that's what I
That's
said,
how I
that
felt.
you feel the shift and the change and the moving to a little bit, like let's say ascending. You feel the ascending,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Because I'm bringing you into the 5D of vision and also the feeling of that, of heart expansion.
Mhm.
The
I
second
feel that.
is to create, thank you. I,
No,
to create,
literally, Leo, like you could feel it. This is like the most intense. Like I felt someone's energy in my body. Like, oh my gosh, it's just amazing. It's like bliss, and it's like
yes,
nothing,
breathe.
nothing. Like how we're saying, nothing again comes
Then
up,
nothing
but
becomes, you that
nothing,
word is
everything.
everything in your brain now. I'm everything, I'm nothing. Oh,
Yeah, literally.
yeah.
And that's, I feel like I literally experienced what timelessness was today, which is perfect with the Mayan energy of today. It's like, I think guided with timelessness or something like that. Um, so I felt timelessness. It was
Mm,
amazing.
beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah, so we discover attunement and then we create the vision mantra, and then we're going to be, stay aligned and focused. And module 3 to build your new earth template to align the intention and your goals. Shift you to the energetic blueprint, as we also touched on a little bit about in when we first met as well, remember? Talking about the
Yeah.
gold plate and the quantum thing. So we will be going into a little bit deeper than that and shift your old 3D hologram to the universal hologram. As I say, like a consciousness, you did feel that today. Consciousness is just like universal. You don't feel like this is my body, this is your body. We already feel about unity, and you know, yeah, as you mentioned before too, we all experience that in the meditations. So we're being a little bit deeper than that, and also tapping into the infinite possible. And I think that we experience that as well.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. The infinite possibilities.
So first bringing to, I think, the meditation. Well, now I'm thinking about, the meditation, the gardening, and this is completely different time created. And I have no idea that it's going to be joining together until I'm speaking to you, as internal like path one, sort of like coming into closer to the container. I was like, well, it does make sense. I
Mhm.
was thinking, what can I help and support people? So I got
Mhm.
into like really deep into module 1. What is this about? And that would be activation. That each module have their own activation. Receiving, I think that so we have my vibration match, because when we feel that and this is really important piece that I also bring into to the community leaders, is sometimes we do feel shit. We feel it and we become one too, right?
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
how do you become shift out and become vibrational match to the 5D world, to our original state? So listen to that meditation. It will bring you to the better state, to the vibrational state straight away, and then you will shift you very quickly.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm.
And important decoding. So we decode and recode of the template. There's activation as well, and holographic healing. And
Mhm.
it's a big one, quite a deep work that I do. And how it works is like coded transmission. So that would be a transmission, is a lot light encoded, and also grounded action. It's only 20 minutes or not even more. So that is
Mhm.
the first container. It's a divine light, divine light energetic. Okay, I was a little bit explained that in divine light energetic mastery, you get to do these alongside with me together. It's not that I leave you alone. So I cheer you on, I support you, holding space for you to rise into the next level. On that combined soul with strategy, one of the embraces all your creative gift and leave the space for the feminine. It's not everything do. We also need to listen to our body and listen to her as in divine feminine side. and expanding the okay. Okay, so expanding your business and or your services in the way that replenish your energy. It's not about do and I thought, oh my god, well launching times I don't have energy. Like I was like right? Like this is not why I wanted to do business. This is not why I wanted to serve people. I want to serve people with full of energy, not opposite side. So that is how I felt, and I was doing it the same thing too. Like I compared to my first business and this one, I was like, I got it. So yeah, and you know that you are doing the business right when it feels you. Yes, but when it feels you, not leaking. So when you feel fully supported by the universe, this new paradigm that you are part of creating does not lead to logical result. It's not logic. It is not about quantum expansion. And I know that the word that you use as well in the Google form, you use quantum expansion.
I literally wrote that, yeah.
So when I wrote that, I was like, hey,
wow.
it's familiar. Like, oh yeah, it's on your form. I was like, oh, it makes sense. This is what like people wanted to feel. It's not only quantum way, but it's the expansion of it. So yeah. So the second energetic, second service, divine service energetic is the second incubator, which is like, let's say if I say incubator, you can think about temple, first temple, second temple. So yeah. So module 1 is connecting to your energetic blueprint of your business. And we did that in the quantum artistry. We did a Akashic journey. If you remember, I didn't record that, but we were going to be journey that again, and we're going to have a few the training video in there. The second module is how do you monetize your messages and finding your unique soul, connect to your soul magic. The third one is how do you monetize your soulmate clients and who are they? And the fourth one is the creating wealth energetic. Explore better mindset and creating your expansions. I really hate that, but I just thought that put that because some people love to really, you know, to have that fear, but it doesn't really, I might take that one out. Creating to your business. Right?
Yeah, for me, I don't resonate with numbers like that. Like,
yeah,
I don't like not for finances. Like, honestly, I don't even think about that anymore.
I know. It's just
I
like
don't even think about money that much anymore. Like,
when I
it's
see
just
that
kind of
social
like,
media, right? I was like, oh, that is very treaty. I don't know.
yeah. No, but
And
that
then
makes sense for certain people, and it will make them feel more secure. Okay, this is what
it's
I
like
will do.
insecurity, right? People
Yeah.
show that insecurity. That's why they put that. So they feel secure. And then when they're present themselves, they feel good because they're not feeling, they're feeling insecure. That's why I see it. I don't say that to people, but I know that you're on the same, like we're on the same length here, wavelengths. Yeah. And module 5. Yeah, sorry. Go on.
I don't know, like right now I'm feeling like this is something really powerful that you're creating. Like
Oh.
it already feels like that 5D like new reality, kind of like shedding everything we ever knew before and creating something completely new, which is what the new earth is. You're not using anything from the past. Everything is new, like literally new, and you're channeling the energies from the past to the present and anchoring it together. And I feel that with this, what you're sharing right now, deeply. Like this is something that we're moving towards as a humanity. This is gonna be our reality. You know, for some of us sooner than others, but it is gonna be our reality where we have this light body that is crystallized and we don't really need too much of external things anymore. Like you know, like certain like foods or things like that, like heavier matter forms, like we're not gonna need that anymore to feel energized and you know healthy. I think we're gonna need mostly crystals and our connection to Mother Earth, really.
Yes. Yes. So that is also why that I was thinking about why am I creating these for, you know, I was like, Well, I see a lot of spiritual people that do not know how to do the business in a way that, I don't want, honestly, I don't want them to cut down in a 3D business. Everybody, you're the healer, your light workers, you're already on the 5Ds. You're doing the work to heal other people. If you have 3D business in your 5Ds healing work, it doesn't work.
Mhm.
And again, when you're having a business, right, it is another shadow. That is why I said that your essence is so important that your business will grow itself. You don't need to push so hard for your business because people see you, people remember you, not your business. People can't remember what you do. People just want to come because they said, oh, you have a nice energy. I just want you. I don't know why. They just feel you. That is why I said, you know what, you need to do a lot of this. Not that you, I'm talking about you need to do a lot of inner work for other people. Like, I know that people come to me, a few people that in the container, they said that they want me to help them. I was like, but I don't talk. I can't show up in social media. I can't do public speaking. I was like, I'm not asking you to do public speaking. You don't need, unless you have the intention, you want to be on the stage. That is totally different stories, right? See, they already paint themselves as in that figures. The expectations is there already. Like, how do you do, like for me, I can't do the work. I was there before. I want to be a very good business, and then I had a really good, I pay lots of my, branded coaches, and I hope that she can help me to do my business. That's what I'm doing. And then when he left, when she left, like finishing, all right, oh, I'm in a deep shit because I do sort of step 1, step 2, and then I have like in those like, oh my god, the self-worth, my self-worth was really bad in the beginning. Yeah, that's how I do a lot of inner work on the self-worth as well. And it was, again, it's the divine feminine work that make my self-worth lifted. So it's not because of, as I say, it's all related, right? Because this is the body, it's all related, it's all correlated, interconnected. Your business as well, it doesn't mean that your business is bigger, your healer is your healer not. You do your healing work, yes. How about your business where you haven't done anything to make it 5Ds? Or to make it a little bit like, to, I don't know, to lift that consciousness. Because business is a living consciousness.
Right. And aligning it. And it's not just like about information or, you telling someone like what to do, but it's really how you make them feel. Back to what you're saying, like they feel you. It's all about that feeling, how you felt. That's what you remember. You're like, I want to feel like that always.
Yeah. And again, there was my website is not done yet. My logo is not done yet, so I can't open the door for business. That's bullshit. Why? You're stopping yourself. I haven't done yet, so I can't do this. You just go there first, and then you do the back end later. Just go there first. Don't care. Just go there first. And then you start talking to people, show up, and whatever, however you wanted to shop, talk about your stuff. And then you see that, you're just trying to get people to listen to you. And there will be aligned people that come to me, just like you come to me, can't come to me in a way that, I just thought, well, you guys like, I'm the living example here, like, as I wanted to share. So that is how it's not like, hey, I have this. It's not like knocking on the door. Hey, I have these things product. You want to try? Who are you? It's not. You know what? I don't know whether you see my social media, Instagram last week. So funny. I was like, this is person from LinkedIn, right? It's a chief sales officer. He said that I have these products for you. Ask me how. Huh? This is not even 3D. This is 2D.
2D.
My husband, people still selling like this. Ask me how. You just say. You don't need to ask people. Ask me how.
Oh my god.
I was like, block.
Yeah, no. How do they even come in your field?
I I have no idea because LinkedIn
So
haven't
random.
update my LinkedIn because LinkedIn's like more to work. And because I update sometimes I try stuff, like spiritual stuff in there, and then see what's the response of the corporate people. Sometimes the spiritual people in there too, in a way that they're reworded differently as more like corporate style, but they're reworded differently. So I haven't really tapped into that container yet, like those kind of social media. But I was like, no, I just too busy, and I do something else. And I received that. I was like, oh my goodness, this is like, ask me how? No, no way. This is not how I do business. I'm
Oh
spiritual.
gosh.
Ask me how.
Like what? Oh
Yeah.
my
And
gosh.
I was laughing. Honestly, I was, and she called herself a chief sales officer. I was like,
Whoa.
done.
Interesting.
I was like, this is so interesting in the corporate world. But again, it's just people still haven't learned yet because they probably learned from the traditional marketing way or sales way. So I was like, okay, I know where you're coming from. So yeah. So I just see that your business is a living. You always like we wanted to work and then we work and then we go up ascending in the ascension way or ascending way. Your business is not. Then why are you doing it? You can't provide in a way that is resonate to people. There's why people said, oh, well, why nobody listen to me? Why is cricket? And why is this? Why is that? I was like, what have you done? Tell me what you've done. My system, my funnel is not done yet. Who cares about your funnel? Just build a bridge. Funnel, I said, just build bridge yourself. Just cross it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I know that person, because people get my joke, okay? But true. It's true. Don't worry about funnel, just build bridge yourself. There's not, I said, well, I always said in the interview, right? Like you don't get a job, like interview, oh, I got a block. If the door don't open for you, build a door, walk inside.
With the meditation, huh?
Yeah, because you said that you can't be waiting people to open the door for you. This is very reactive. Just create a door and walk in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then that's where you have, the power and
Yeah, the
you
power
kind of
is
just the one to create whatever you want.
the creating is there. Is like it's a lot to create. There's no, like you said, it's limitless. The garden for you to create is limitless. You can't see the end. If you can see the end, you are giving yourself deadline. Okay, when I up to that end, what else? And you would ask, oh, I don't know what else. That is the barrier that you give it to yourself. So when you say that you have no end, which is good, which is that you are in the right space.
I just felt like open, like I had told you, like I'm just going with the flow, and
Mm,
this is not who I am. Like I'm usually like control, and I have a backup plan to a backup plan. How we were saying, like the Aries are
yeah,
always prepared, but
yeah.
this time, no. I'm gonna tell my job already. I'm not coming back
Mm.
to teach preschool anymore, and yeah.
Because you have shifted because the old one, like the old system doesn't work anymore. You just need something to to open. You are open to receive, and you also receive the guidance as well from the universe. So that's it.
Yeah, I feel fully
Yeah,
guided, and
yeah,
just so much support that I was just like, wow, like I don't really have to worry about anything because I
no,
am fully supported by so many things. And
yeah,
if I ever have a question or anything, the Akash like is
yeah.
there, like
You just
that's
be,
how I was like,
you just be,
oh my
right?
God, I
And
was crying the other day about it. Like,
not because you feel grateful. That's why you feel blessed and grateful that you actually can see it through. So that's how, like, sometimes, most of the time weekend as well, I reflect on my journey and I say thanks as well. And that's why I have prayers always on the weekend. The prayer doesn't mean that look at the Bibles and all of that. No, you just sit there and you just listen to your heart. That's it. So yeah.
listen to your heartbeat. That's
And then
it,
the heart will
really.
send you a message and you just feel into that vibration. And for me is really to for me, I journey a lot with the Christ consciousness. as in like Mother Mary holding me a lot, and Jesus and Mary Magdalene to be sovereignty. So that is my path, and I still very recognized to that path of myself. So yeah, and they actually initiate me to a lot of things, and I listen and I walk with love. The Mother Mary, that's the one.
The humility, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Let me
That's
reply.
reminded me too of a dream I had recently that was really powerful. That um so I had a dream that I was in Mexico and then like my uncles received me and
Yeah.
they said like we were waiting for you and they were saying that I was Dolancing, the Arthurian Dolancing. That's what they told me like I was and I was like what? And then I was like walking through the city, the town, and everybody was like recognizing me like is that her? Like, and I was like, oh, okay. And they're like explaining the plan to me, like this was all part of the plan,
Mm.
and this is what we were doing during the plan, like all these things, right? And I was like, the Lansing keeps, following me, like,
Yeah, because you see synchronicity as well. Like even though when I open up my social media, there's a message for me, and then the message, it doesn't mean that all the message, but the things that things is connected is always like, it's just like I said, it's you have to become consciousness that you're everything, you're nothing. Like you're like just like, oh, this is, and then you just follow. When you follow, the trust is always, the faith and the trust is so strong that you know you will not get it wrong. So yeah, that's how I journey, and I totally understand where you're coming from.
yeah, and I feel like I need to look more into the Arturians. I can't even really Arturians, I believe you pronounce
The
it.
the Arcturus.
Arturians. I need to look more into that energy
Are
of
you are
what
you
this.
more are you more connected to that?
Well, I'm not sure. That's what came up in my dream, and then today I pulled that card of the Arturians. So
Mhm.
I think that's a message that I need to look more into it
Okay,
or ask questions.
okay. I will I will share a little Arcturian after this one, because
Okay.
after that it will go really far because there is a project coming up about that as well, that which is you say yes to it. There you go.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So that is a collaboration project with Daisy,
Mhm.
and that project is free. I did not put the word free in there because I just said that whoever who related to whatever this post, just come and talk to me,
I
because
commented on it.
yeah, you comment, whoever who align with it will comment, and will because again, we cannot do this particular project with people who will not align, because they will not understand. To be honest, even though that you want to participate, you want to serve, if you don't think that is alignment to you or resonate with what we're talking about, you can't do it. That's why we said that we're calling in and who is wanted to do this. So yeah, I'll bring you to that interesting conversation after this.
Okay.
So I'll be fast because it's really interesting on that one. And
Mhm.
also because of the light language happening, like 1.0, and then we start talking. So I was like, wow, I was like, this is powerful. So
Mhm.
module 6 is about the soulful selling, like for the entrepreneur, we're selling about new paradigm selling. How do you sell your offer and all of that? So how I teach people is, which is how I did, is the lightning sales. So yeah, but it works.
Mhm.
So that is how I do. And also, which is high vibe or launching with ease, building your empire, leaving the legacy behind. So this is, so that is the 8 module for the number 2.
Okay.
So divine service energetic. And what do you have? You have the 12 one-to-one call with me. And also that there's all of these beautiful, the guidance, broadcast record, channel of the Council of Light as well, deepening of the conversation on each modules that you want. You have the issues, and then you will have anything that I need to unblock for you, or we want to dive even more deeper, bring your work in, and all of that. Celebrate your success, supporting the feeling that is aligned, and magnetic guidance, growing your business your way. high level Akashic will tap into the highest possibility of your life and also business. So all will be recorded. And you will have a free access to the circle. And also that who will be in this one. So I was thinking like who is coming in, right? Whoever who coming in is recognize that their desire, as I said, desire is really important, not that I need, I should, I want. It's the desire from the heart that you wanted to create something to serve the world. And there's nothing is off limit for you. So you have answered it, limitless. And you are up level for your money mindset, allowing yourself to have that abundance to flow through your business. You have the soul aligned strategies allow you to continue to grow. You create new profile connection to your soul business and accelerate your business result. And you feel fully seen, heard, and supported. And that is the definitely new level of prosperity. So this is a prepare for everything for the new earth services for expansion and deep connections to your soul business and also different tribe as well. So I wanted to invite you to come into the Divine Light Energetic Mastery Incubator with me. And this is different and internal because this is included in the artistry branding, right? So I just list down all the value of it, what we have gone through. I forgot to add this. You have the Telegram support for me 5 days a week. So I'll be there every single time. Circle is free and you'll be invited to all those workshops as well. As the first time, I will be asking you whether you wanted to participate and also the VIP as a VIP.
Okay. What is VIP? Very
important person. So yeah, and I'm bringing this one into here because as this course, and I said that is the complete, this is the end. This I will be created. I already could feel into like 2 or probably 3. Let's see what's coming along. The 2 or 3 codes for you, for your business. But that's why I said that I was missing the other part. And I know that I was like, how can I make this branding to feel more complete? Not only for you and for other people as well. And I do have you as an example. I was like, okay, something is missing, and then sort of like information coming in itself without asking. Like you coming out without asking, you just like, oh, you want to share something? Okay, so it's coming in. But I was like, well, I was asking the universe, and the universe meet me there. So I just want you to have a look at this as well. This is the total value of everything. Can you see it clear?
555.
Can you see it clearly? Because it's sort of like it's whitish.
Yeah, I can see it.
So that is the total value of all of that when I added up, and then that is the investment. And I went into like I would like to offer the 12 months, as in that is like when you actually have that, you know, when your business journey along with people, and then you have that 12 months to ease, okay? And also that because this is what you have, this is what yours in quantum branding, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So because you have done this, the first you have selected 6-month payment, right? So you can see that it is not far. So what am I going to do is I'm going to be deducted in a way that if you think that this is aligned with you, I can correct that. You probably need about, I don't know, probably 100 and something on top. And then I will be, yeah, because this is 6, you have paid the 355, right? So
yeah.
if you started there, so you will be whatever that minus. Do you want me to calculate for you?
Sure. I'm like, I'm already gonna tell you, Lil. I'm
Mm,
in.
what?
I'm already telling you, like, yes, I'm in.
Have you told me yes? I don't know.
No, I'm telling you right now. I'm like, I'm already gonna tell you, like, yes, because that's what I feel. Like, literally, I'm not even
I have
second guessing
tingling.
this.
I
Like,
have tingling in my face because like I was like everything just everything everything just everything. I
it's
have so
aligned
well,
to me.
I really wow how everything just happening in a way that it just coming to fluid way, and then including your message and my heart expansion. I was actually crying. I didn't tell you, but I know that
Oh,
how genuine. It's not because of your story, Jasmine. It's about you. Your essence is already there. I was like, wow. I said, your business is your essence that she's gonna pick it up so quickly. And now you said that your area. I said, oh, okay, let's go. So yeah. So because you have paid 355, so you just have the gap of that 105 to throw it on top if you started with me. And then you have 12 months plan of that. So that is the maximum that I would just give the 12 months. And I know the stretch, like whether you want a 12 months, but 8 months is up to you. But I thought that I just present it to you because I see the need of to scale you up to this new business way or service way in terms of the new earth way. Let's say 5D business. This is what we call a 5D business. 5D business is not about a lot of money. It's about you feeling into right and you don't fall because of the 3D like. Huh? Okay. It's not about ask me why.
yeah.
Ask me why, ask me how, like you why ask me. So that is what I wanted to share. Because if I said that if I don't share with you, I will become disservice. You got me? So I can definitely do all of these, the quantum only, but it will be hollow. I feel the hollow. I don't feel the wholeness. So that is how I feel into my body. And I said that, well, maybe we need to connect and stay a little bit more. And I didn't know this is coming along. This is only doing on a weekend. And
Oh, wow.
I did not do it for you. In a way that, because I was thinking, like, what do people need? I have already had pattern of people coming in. I was like, one of the people, I'm not telling them the name because it's confidential. I'm very much confidential and in ethical way that I do. And one of person have joined a container, which is I know who is the coach. She pays about nearly 60,000 for business. And it's promising in a way that she can have her business, whatever that they paint a picture, I don't know. But I know that I was looking into that container as well. And I said, oh, 60,000, I can down payment on house. Maybe not now. Even though the loan payment is also I can't afford as well, because 60,000, that's a lot. So I was like, okay. And then now after a year, that person coming in, she was also in the light language workshop. And I was like, well, and then we sort of like catch up, sort of like chatting and catch up. I was like, what is your business now? I said, I obviously like to see, because whoever who joined 60,000, I was like, there might be magic in there, right? You must have magic in there. You pay so much. And she said that she's still doing the same thing, and all of that. I was like, I asked, I said, why? What is blocking them? He said, oh, you know me, Lillian. So I'm still the old me. And it got me, this is the confirmation for me. When she said that, it's a confirmation for me that people do need to do a lot of self-work first before their business. There's no way that you do a business without self-work. I will be going back to you now. I'm not helping you to launch. I'm not helping you to do this. But without pushing people back, what can I do? So that is where I was throwing questions to myself. I ask question, I answer myself. You know what I mean? So I was do something that it looked like I am doing the whole midwife, the person, like seeding to sprouting to the garden. I was like this grass is like so rich and beautiful. that is today.
I feel that, and also like the midwife really resonated with me, and it's similar to the priestess archetype as well, and those are two archetypes that when I first started my journey, I felt so far from them, and I didn't know why, and I used to also think like, oh, I'm never gonna do women's circles, like no, like I was like kind of rejecting myself really, like the feminine part of me, and now now that where I am today, I feel more resonated with those archetypes, and I do feel called to do this work with women, and I understand why now, like why things played out how they did.
Yes.
Um, and yeah, right when I saw your school of divine light, my gut feeling was like, you know,
And I
like
wanted to
this
let
is
you know that
something.
everything that I do is very temple. That's a temple light. And we will have rituals coming as well. And also the moon, I will be mentioned to you like this is the ritual that we do. And I do the same thing too, because ritual for me is part of lifestyle. Ritual for me is not like wasting time. It is part of your holding you in the magical way. Even though you do it slowly way, that is a ritual. Anything can be ritual. Even though when you make coffee, it's a ritual. You just do it slowly, intentionally way, and you will drink it. Compare you. So everything is intentional. So my business or whatever I program is all about opening a temple door, and you will be initiated by at the temple gateway. You will be asked the question the first day. You need to surrender, and then you can walk as one. You cannot do anything without surrendering at all, because you cannot receive. You definitely cannot receive if you don't surrender. When I said surrender, it doesn't mean that I don't want to do anything. No, it is about your limiting belief. Surrender. You order but surrender. So it's just like, which is I already received from you. As you say, your garden is limitless. So those questions is really empower. So that's what I say, it's a star gardener empowerment. And I wanted to share with you one thing, that where is that star gardener come from? I don't call myself star gardener, it just straight away. It's Lady Venus, Lady Nada, Lady Portia. They came to my field at the end of December. This is another story. But these have becoming a program that haven't launched because it's still birthing. It's still message coming in. It's very deep one, this one. But I know that why they said that I am the first one. They don't call themselves as lady. They call themselves as mother. Mother Venus. I was like, oh, Lady Venus mother coming to me. Because for me, it's just like mother is all divine mothers. Lady Venus is still divine feminine. It's a divine mother's archetype, right? They're all divine mother's archetype. And she told me that you are the star gardener. And I was like, I don't want to become gardener. My garden will die because of me. Honestly, anything I touch on the garden last time, it's all die. No, I was thinking, gardener? No, I don't want to become a gardener. I didn't know what a gardener means. I thought like, 3D human gardener. But later,
Right.
well, gardener is very important. And somehow I have this garden. I was like, oh, maybe look at my garden. And I know that when I journey to this next, because they came to me to the temple, I journey temple with them. When the second temple with Neri Nada, I have dark peach. I was sitting on the floor. I was like, I just deep breathe and I listen. I don't know. There's no guided, and I just journey and I sat on the ground. I don't know what's on the ground. I feel that it's the sand or the soil, and my hands started to do this. It's like conductor. And I see a lot of golden light. When I did the golden light up, and then I starting to see the flowers coming, the rose coming, spiral. And I was feeling very happy in my meditative way. And I started to do, and all my light language hand movement. Can you see that? All of that. So I was like, I am actually really a gardener. I see those flowers. You guys are all flowers to me because you're seeding. And I pull you up, go upwards and go, and the light coming out. And you guys are all still, you're all golden light to me.
Whoa.
And when you're sprouting, when you open up, you're just like a flower spiral. You spiral yourself. It's not for me to spiral. I'm just pulling you up, just like conductor. And I was using my hand, and I feel like I was in bliss. And I was like, ooh. And I was just seeing that, and as I'm moving, it's just like a light language hand movement. And I'm basically in bliss. So you know the bliss of when you do light language, that's the feeling I was doing. I was like, I'm definitely a star gardener, and I'm guardian of the garden.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I call myself the guardian of the Sacred Heart community.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't actually said a lot to people like this about where my birth, my thing, and all of that. And even though my journey today, I presented myself to you, and you see myself even more deeper. But that's why as a heart connection, it's not only I connect you, it's also you connect to me too.
Thank you. So beautiful.
So I think we finished that. So stop crying. I want to see full of your face. So yes, but that is basically the end of what I wanted to share with you with the divine light energetic mastery. So I want you to close your heart to feel into the coherence of your essence, of your business, of your service, of your light, of in front, witness in front of Goddess Ostara in this spring, in my inner spring. And I honored the Goddess in you as in Goddess in me. And I would love to hear from you. What is real now?
Sisterhood. Sisterhood. Unity. Holding each other, walking into the light. Seeing that we are pure reflections of each other.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel so good. I feel like this is also like too.
Yeah, we walked into the light, Lil. No going back. We're stuck with each other.
So I just wanted to honor you, and also I hear you, I see you, and to be able to say yes and trust in not only in you and in me as well. And that is something that is profound experience that I journey myself, and also reflecting of your journey too. So as you said, the sisters will walk as one. We hold our hand together, any part of the Sacred Heart community. So beautiful.
Thank you, Lil. I feel you, I see you, I honor you today and every day. Thank you for all you do for everyone and for yourself, first and foremost, for yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm excited. Yay, I'm so excited. This is just the beginning. I feel it. So much magic is to come.
Hmm.
The leaders of the new earth, here we
Yeah,
are.
here we are. Okay, let's jump into a different conversation here. Is the Arcturian. Okay,
Oh, yes.
so Daisy and I, we come into a conversation. It's just a chat. It's not about topic conversation. It's just we shared. I knew her from my priestess temple. Because in the priestess temple we had different group, a sister group, because we have like 80 people in the program.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a lot. So that
Yeah.
priestess temple is very, very good priestess program, and it hold you for 12 months. And I went to 2 temples, and she was with me in 2 temples, but again we all joined in different sister circle in the past 12 months, and we did not have any connection at all. It's just that when we get together, we all like 80 something people, and then we go gone. So not only the priestess program, but also scented priestess. Scented priestess is the anointing oil. So I do have a lot of oil here. I just grab a few in here. So that is from Emerald Temple. So these people, this lady, or I said a grandmother, I call it like grandmother or fairy godmother, let's say. She is 80 something years old. Is ordained priestess. And she has been in priestess for many, many, many years, and quite a well-known as well. So obviously this oil is only the first time she create a lot of oils, and I think she got 13 oils. Yes. Each oil in there is more than 10 oils.
Each one?
Very potent. This is the holy oil. It's not essential oil. It's not those that put it in there. It's not. This is for body. In the churches, people will go to house with them. If they're very sick, they will anoint their body. These oil are all for those. And nowadays, obviously, we open up. It's not because of the churches. Anyone can anoint, but this role, the job, is very much priestess job. So this oil that I got here, let's say, is truth. Priestess oil. This is honored oil. Obviously, I have a lot of 13 oils together, and we anoint each individual chakras every single month. And you have initiation this one. Every single oil, I tell you. I was like, initiation, not initiation. And I was like, oh no. I finished the following, oh, why this coming again? Like, all of that. But you know what? It's all about journey in the work, and it's just really potent. I really enjoy of that. So, and then later on Facebook, Daisy and I would connect on and off, because sometimes I saw the post, sometimes because I wasn't all on the Facebook. So, and then I put out a light language workshop. And then she said that she wanted to join. I was like, okay, I know that she already knows how to speak light language. And she also in some of the light language container as a course, right? And I was like, it's okay, we'll just have fun. For me, intention was really have fun and actually activating your light language. It's not for me to activate your language, it's activating individual. And then after that, we have a chat, because I felt that she sent me those, those pictures about, chakras and the body system and all of that. And I was like, well, let's connect again, have a beautiful chat. And I found out that her knowledge of those star system and the body chakras is over the chat. And we chat 5 hours. I was like, I haven't even talked for 5 hours in my entire life. We keep on sharing. I was like, what I receive, and again, this is really funny. What I receive is part of hers, and what she received is what I need. I was like, something is funny here. I was like, just like you and I, but in different way. It's like mine is a gift that I received. It's like, oh my God, this is connecting. And then she would draw, and then it's all about drawings, and we become very technical and very analytical. And I really like it, but it's all about chakras. So she created 15 or 17, I think 15 oils.
Oh.
And it's all from that she created because she was called by guide when she journeyed on the 22nd of February. And she said that, yes, and she said that
Oh
helped us to create this oil for all the 15 chakras. And there's no book, you can go and Google it. There's nothing else like that. I was like, when I created, if you see the rounding on the light language book, like whatever, she created not only the oil, she also created flower essences.
Wow.
Wow. And I was like, what are you going to do with that? Obviously, what are you going to do with that? She keeps, I said, have you tried yourself? Obviously, you need to try yourself so that you can have like written down whatever content. She said that she had tried and she had write a lot. And daily she had messages still coming in. So, okay, what are you going to do with that? Tell me. And she said that she has chat with a couple of spiritual teacher, and then see how to ask them to try out the oil. I said, okay, that's a good step. And what is next? And I said, I don't know. I was like, okay, so how many people have received your oil and tried? So we did. Some of them, they're still in the box that haven't, and some of them is still, they're no intention try and all of that, whether they resonate with them. I said, look, you are giving away your gift.
Yeah.
As in, I have this, let's try. I have this, try. I have this, try. like not important. I was like, this is your gift. I know she is humble. I said, I know that you are humble. But again, you need to honor your own gift too. You honor your ancestors, your guide give you all of those wisdom. And how are you going to serve that? Maybe giving free, probably one of that, but you hear them, you hear it, you try and you hear it, right? And I said that, well, this is after a long chat of bringing into the fruition in a way that, okay, why not we call in people? I said, do you want to do maybe, she said that she really liked the light language workshop 1.0 people. I said, I like the frequency. The frequency is really good and we feel in alignment. But I said, well, your teaching, your information is about star system. It's only people can resonate with the star system, or people want to learn and want to know, they will come. So why not we just call in people? And she actually put it on her page, and I just started to show. Well, I didn't know that she's going to share it. And I saw that she shared. Okay, hang on, I'm going to just forward it and send my messages. Obviously, all of you can hear it, right?
Yeah.
So what I said that, how much is your oil? I said, it's not free, right? I said, you can't give it for free. And again, change to make it even more potent. And I said that, well, she said that it's as a 222 or 333. So is that at 222? He said, no, it's $22.22. Okay. I know, I was like,
girl.
it's
No.
not as big as this, right? It's not as big as this. It's a mini version. It's to try on. Because those oil, you do not need a lot. It's just 2 drops. Anointing your chakras, not your body, your chakras. I cannot force her. I was like, maybe we go for 33. So $33.33 for the whole set.
Let me buy this set.
So all of that I can't say that.
That's worth so much more.
This is she learning, okay? She's learning. I let her. So I said that, well, what I can do, I'm holding the space in here, right? She sort of like get her open up it. So okay, 33, then 33. So we set that is the price. So when you guys step into the container, you guys are paying the oil, but we will be journey in our own chakras. She will be teaching you. She will be give you the transmission. She have that already. Transmission. She will give you the wisdom. She said that she have all the drawings, the coding drawing. The love heart is one of them.
Yeah.
All of that. She have 15 pictures according to the chakras. She had the music of that sort of like frequency of the music coming in the meditation. She had all of that. And I was like, what are you waiting for? for? Why? What is? Tell me what is real here? What do you want? I was not that one. I said, what is real? I said, well, I don't know what to do. Girl, you don't know what to do. I'm here helping you. Okay, I was at first. Let's see who's interested first, right? We're calling the right person, so we did. So we do have 2 you and Victoria. So obviously I said, well, Daisy, you need to start to build a container already because people coming in, welcome them coming in. And I said that we don't know when it's going to open. We see how many people coming in. But I said that, well, she said that, well, you know, this container is very small, you know, the oil, and it's like, she said that Amazon had out of stock. And I said I have to order from China and all that. I said, you're not answering my question. Focus. I don't care about what container, little container. Don't worry. That is not the point. How many do you have? She said she have 9 sets.
9? Oh my gosh. Totality. That's a beautiful number.
What, you're going to do 100 people? I said, hang on. We are doing small here, right? We want an intimate sharing here because this is important. It's not off the book. And you need to know that when this oil touches chakra, is each gateway, each initiation gateway. You do not know what you're going to be receiving. She has all the things that she received, but we have our own spiritual journey, right? And I know that by journey all of this oil, beautiful learning and experience, her oil is even more potent because it's the stargate. So it's very different. So yeah.
Galactic codes.
Galactic code.
She's channeling the galactic codes.
Including Arcturian, Pleiadians, and all of that. It's going to be
this makes sense
going
to me.
meditate through the chakras. You're going, you're journeying, you're traveling. So are you interested still?
Yeah, I am. Wow.
And
this
only
is so powerful right here.
30%. I know, but I said that it's okay that we're calling in small people. I don't know. I haven't asked us what small means yet. And I said that, well, when we journey, we share, she can document. She's like a scientist. I see her like a scientist, right? Galactic scientist. Recording experiences and then all of that. And then it will continue to grow. And again, we can't be like, hey, this oil is really good for you. Come and try. It's not that way. This is like 3D. Ask me how, right? We're not doing that. Funny, right? But we do that. You see the shopping centers, you see that, right? But I mean, shopping center in another story, different way. But
yeah,
you know what I mean. So that is like I only can call in if these pictures, this wording resonate with you. You're curious. First of all, you need to be curious that you wanted to come and see and all of that. So yeah.
Right away when I saw those images, I saved them on my phone and I was looking at them because right away I was like, this is important. Like I didn't really know. Yeah, I didn't know like exactly why, but yes, I knew it was important. Like now, yeah,
definitely all of that because our chakras is also upgraded. And we need to be really looking at different way as well. But first of all, that particular person, which is us and Victoria, we did a lot of deep womb work, deep divine feminine work. That is, and Daisy did divine feminine work as well. So you need to be lower chakra need to work first. That's what I get it in a way that the womb have to be worked to. You need to have that full listening first, and then you can travel up. You can't be going up, then you're not feeling grounded. The healing needs to be done first. There's another way of later on that if I haven't seen anyone that is not healing yet underneath, like womb space. All of us, they're coming into that kind of like chakra works with her is all very deep womb, the womb side of the work. The mother.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. The mother.
The more we want to go up, the more we want to go down. So yeah. So it's just message is very clear and it's confirmed that. So yeah.
Yeah, that really resonates with me because just just this week, I was like, how can I connect to my womb, or my womb wants my attention? Like, there's information there, and there's a relationship to be developed deeper.
Yeah, deeper.
And I feel that call. So all of this is super aligned, super aligned. I resonate with all of this.
Yeah, so that is like, that is the, I call it, initially we call it as a workshop. I said, well, honestly, like, it's not about one workshop and you are done. It's a project. It's a 15 projects. So each chakra is a project. And I have no idea how long it's going to be, because we need to, again, we know how, she said that every month we journey two chakras, two oil. So one is new moon and full moon.
Okay.
That's what she said, which is she has a very good, clear guide and information that we see from her. And that's what you're waiting for. Do you start out? You don't need to is this year, just ask people like whether you resonate. Do you want it? Then come in. Oh yeah. And this morning I received a message. The call was that I want to do more light language community. Something is leave it here for us as once a month, and it's free. In a way that we just want to get together and activate each other, and not only that, is sharing the light language as is sharing as love. And not only that, whatever it, like me, I'm walking as one, as I said, I heal from the workshop 2.0. Then what is need to happen, it need to happen at that time. So I felt like, well, this workshop is actually very, very powerful. It's not like for only fun, activating whatever that you need to hear at that time, it will, and you share, and people just holding it.
Very so important, Lillian. I do feel like this is really important, and it's healing, really. Like that's what I would say it's a healing session, and we were to call it anything.
Yeah, so like, I'm gonna be light language healing community or something like that. So I'm just gonna be doing it very light way, and it's not a lot of wording, because I'm not teaching. As I said, I'm not teaching. I'm teaching the way that, like, you know, what I feel. But the thing is that you guys are journey along, and you guys get to hear, get to experience, and know the knowledge as well from your soul. Your soul is talking to you.
Yeah.
As you see that what we're talking about, you're reflecting to yourself. That is powerful.
So powerful. And you could just see the transformation of everyone, like after the workshop or after the call, different person.
Different person, right?
Especially like I was like, Kyle, I was like, oh my gosh, transformation right in front of our eyes, like in a few hours. Like that's powerful.
Yeah. That's why I said that when you hold your code right on and your altar, if you continuous in your field, you're still healing, integrating, and all of that. So it's really powerful. Don't see that it's a small work, have fun, but normally the fun work is the work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am finished. I need to go on to my another meeting. So thank you, sisters, for everything. Basically everything. It's powerful connection today, honestly. Very powerful.
Yeah. I want to ask you a quick question because it came up right now. For the Sacred Heart Circle,
yes,
that's included with.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot that. So next month I will cancel your. Actually, I will. What is it? Okay, I will cancel your subscription because you pay for this month, and then for next month you just cancel the whole subscription, and it's gonna be free for you.
Oh, okay, so it's part of it. Okay.
Yeah, part of it, and also that along the way you feel that you want to contribute. You wanted to trial, just like Valeria, she was using circle to trial because she said, oh, I don't want to be out there yet, but I wanted to serve. So that's how you can contribute in a circle. So that I wanted to present myself in this circle to be able to have this topic. Lillian, can I do that? Or you want to do it in a community? Let's do it. That's the platform for you to be able to, before you jump out to the world, and you said that okay, I'm doing this, constructive feedback, please, is honored. So we will give you feedback.
I love that. I'm gonna use that. I definitely want to Yeah, because I'm thinking like shamanism or something with the Mayan calendar.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
but
thinking
that
right
is
now.
as a circle of the membership, they receive that as well part of the membership. As obviously I do not say that, but I know that everybody love free things. But again,
Yeah.
I need to be very, because I have a lot of people say, oh, I want to present this in community. I want to present it. I was like, it's only in the heart coherence. And for me, that would be in my community too, not everything. And yeah,
Mhm.
I'm not like a junkies community for free. And I don't want to receive anything like, oh, you have my this. No, I don't do this. I don't do those. And that is not the way of I do. So yeah. And I ask
Yeah.
many like leaders as well that you want to journey your program. You don't need to be, it's your own sovereignty that if you think that community leaders, you want to have 10% off when I wanted to join the container, let's say, it is your call. That's no, that's no. So it doesn't mean that you come to me as if we connect together, you have 50% off. Like, you can if you feel into it, right? It's I have no, that's not, it's all free will.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's the free will. It's not about, there's no set rules. So yeah.
Mhm. Thank you.
Alrighty. Thank you so much. And I will be sending over the remaining of that, and then we will start. I will be sending you the information on the
Okay.
email to be really clear as well.
Okay. No rush though. Like take your time.
Alrighty. Thank you
I
very
know
much.
you're super busy.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
have a good night. Thanks, love.
Yeah, bye.
Besos. Buenas noches.